Welcome back to Dozen Cats Wellness Tarot. It is July the 1st, and this is a special edition of the daily reading to celebrate Canada Day. Canada Day, our birthday. Canada Day, formerly known as Dominion Day, is a national day of Canada. It is a statutory holiday across the country, and it celebrates the anniversary of Canadian Confederation, which occurred on July the 1st, 1867. We normally celebrate with parades, fireworks, barbecues, carnivals, fairs, picnics, and the like. Now, yesterday, I was supposed to have a Canada Day celebration at the fire pit with some of my fellow Canadian readers. And unfortunately, I had to cancel the show because we were under thunderstorm watch for the entire day and night, which then turned into a tornado watch, to which I'm happy to report that we are all fine and safe and sound. We had rain, we had hail, we had thunderstorms. The power we thought was going to go out. The temperature was ridiculously hot. And we also have an air quality advisory in effect. So the air is really, really bad because of the wildfires and the smoke. And in addition to that, there is a fire ban. So we're not able to have backyard fires. So with all of that happening, unfortunately, I had to cancel the show. So I hope that we can get together with my fellow Canadian readers that were kind enough to say yes and want to join yesterday. So I thought I'd pop on and we would do a little reading. And so I've got all my red and white cards out. Of course, red and white is the colors of the Canadian flag. And so let's go ahead and toss a few cards and see what kind of message Spirit has. And what I want to focus on is Canada as a country, as a whole, as a collective. In terms of our legacy, our position in the world. How do we feel? How do people feel about us? What's our message to the world as we celebrate this Canada Day? We're starting out with the Guiding Light Oracle. Barely held on to that one. Okay. We've got this beautiful card. Look at this image. It's just outstanding. Healing Cocoon of Light. Message is your angels come to you now and surround you in a healing cocoon made of light. So, in terms of the question, I feel like this is knowing that we are protected, knowing that we are supported, that we have allies, that we are not a nation without friends and without support. We have been dealing with wildfires all across the country for months, and so many people are in such dire circumstances because of that. The smoke from those wildfires has moved all the way to overseas, from what I understand, just a couple of days ago. And we feel the support. We have support coming in from other countries, helping our firefighters to stop these wildfires. We have assistance coming from around the world, helping the people that have been affected by the wildfires. So this healing cocoon of light is very, very accurate in terms of sort of what's happening at the present moment. This is the Rose Oracle, or Oracle of the Roses, sorry. And I don't use this deck very often. But it is such a pretty deck. It's this beautiful, gorgeous, deep red on the outside with this beautiful red foil on the inside, around the edging. So let's see what we get here. We have the the Carolina Rose, the Democrat. What a beautiful rose. It almost has like these little berries or these little buds on the bottom here. Looks kind of almost like a wild rose. And it's card number 1. So we will go to the book to see what the Democrat rose is all about. Many of us believe that we are being fair and just. But is it simply our beliefs and our filters that make us feel somehow righteous? Seek balance and create greater focus on equality in what you are doing by silencing your inner voice and personal views for a moment. Is this really fair, and does it take into account longer-term possibilities, not only for others, but also yourself? The Democrat acknowledges outside influences as relevant to them, even if they do not agree with them. They will clear space to listen, to observe, and to understand the needs, positions, and goals of other people and institutions. Wow. We are known around the world as being the nice people. And I think that this sums up the reputation that we have around the globe as the Democrats. The fair people ready to listen, whether we agree or we don't. Wonderful. This is the Rustic Oracle. And the cards are falling out before I can even say anything. And we have the wheel and moving forward. We continue to progress. We continue to make strides. We continue to move forward. Progress. Outstanding. All right, let's throw some tarot cards. This is the Herb Crafter Tarot. What can you add to this message, please, Spirit? On this awesome Canada Day, July 1st, 2023. What can you add to this message about how the world sees Canada? What is Canada's position in the world? How do we feel about it? How do people feel about us? All right, so the first card that we had out is the Adelita of Water. I'm probably horribly mispronouncing that, and I do apologize. Next, we have the High Priestess, followed by the Sixth of Earth, and the Hanged Man, or the Hanged One, as it's called in this deck. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Earth, the Five of Pentacles. All right. So this is interesting. We have the Adelita of water. You'll see that there's a little K there because this is Spanish and I don't know Spanish. So I had to put a little emblem there, a little token, shall we call it, so that I knew what the heck it was. So this is the king of, or sorry, the knight of water. And the Knight of Water, the Knight of Cups, it's about being a little bit playful, a little bit romantic, right? It has a great creativity and spontaneity and a little bit of adventure. And, the heart is on the sleeve, right? So a little bit vulnerable. And I feel like that is a great sort of way to explain our country. We are a vast mass of land with a very small population comparable to other places. And so sometimes we may feel like we are vulnerable, that we don't quite measure up, whether that be us or other people thinking that about Canada. But we definitely are passionate. We definitely hold our own. I love that. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is your intuition. It's your gut. It's your, your patience, your connection to spirit. It is your alignment, really. And I feel like Canada is great allies with many countries, right? So our connection to the globe is vast and secure. We are patient when it comes to navigating that path. When world situations arise, we may not be the first people to be called upon, but we definitely are there, willing to be of assistance if we can. And I think that is the patience part, right? We are patiently sort of accepting responsibility, patiently waiting to be called upon. We have the Six of Earth here. This is giving and receiving, which is sort of what I was talking about with the High Priestess, right? The giving and the receiving. We are generous people. So many times I can think of different times in history where we have assisted other places. No different than other places assist us, but, giving and receiving. And the Canadian citizens, within the country and do that. We are very nice people on the whole. We care about each other. We know how to lift each other up. We know how to support. We know how to help. We know how to work together. The outcome card is the Hanged One. Trying to navigate it all, trying to make sense of it all. Things are a little bit upside down right now in terms of our financial situation, influences from around the globe, and the pandemic left every single country, I'm sure, feeling this way. How do we recover? Which leads us to this a little bit upside down feeling, trying to make sense of it all. But we continue to move forward. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Earth, the Five of Pentacles. Right now, we are feeling lack. Right now, we are feeling like we need some support. Because of the pandemic, because of the financial crisis that it has left us in, as it has many, many, many countries around the globe, and also due to the wildfires that we are currently dealing with. And, you know, our resources are being exhausted because of it. That's a pretty accurate read for Canada, if I do say so myself. All right, let's pull a postcard from Spirit to finish off. So, we are protected, we are loved, we are embraced, we are part of the globe, we are nice people, we are giving, we are receiving, we lift each other up, we are supportive, we're feeling a bit fragile right now, trying to make sense of it all. We're needing a little bit of love and support, but we continue to push forward. All right. We have this lovely card here. On the back side, we have the Cupid with the arrow. And it reads, "Dearest you, selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than as an exercise of the heart. You will be surprised how quickly and generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of mending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows, and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive and not just give. We love you so much over here." It feels very much like support is on its way. And from this Canadian, that makes me very happy. There are so many people that need our help across the world. There are so many people here in Canada that need our help, especially those that are being affected by the wildfires. And I feel like Spirit is letting us know that help is on its way. And so we will ask for the most benevolent outcome, and we will trust and believe that Spirit has got our back. Beautiful message. Happy, happy Canada Day to all my fellow Canadians. Until we see each other again, I wish you many blessings. Mwah. Bye for now.